Hello dear students, welcome back on my YouTube channel Learn 8th Standard English Textbook. Myself Bhagwan Sarude from Gokhale Education Society's JDC Bitco English Medium High School, Nasik Road. Today we are going to learn 4.1, that is the poem The Weight. The poem The Weight is written by the poet Guy Bose. Students, complete the warming up exercise by yourself only in your classwork notebook. Now, let's learn the poem 4.1 The Weight, which is written by the poet Guy Bose. Weight means short form of veterinarian. It means a doctor for animals and birds. Dear students, let's learn the poem stanza by stanza. First stanza is: to be a successful and competent vet needs knowledge exceedingly wide. For each of the patients he is likely to get possesses a different insight. Competent, it means having a very good knowledge and ability. Exceedingly, it means very much. A different insight, it means different types of size of organs inside the body. This is a witty and light-hearted poem. The poet begins by saying that if one wants to be a successful and capable veterinarian, one needs to have extremely wide knowledge. For each patient, that the vet gets has different types and sizes of organs in his body. The poet says that there are many species of animals in the planet, and we do not know about many of them. To be a successful and competent veterinary doctor, one must have knowledge about the animals because each patient will suffer from different diseases. Let's learn second stanza. He must know why the cat is refusing her milk, why the dog is not eating his bone, why the coat of horse is not shining like silk, why the parrot does nothing but groan. Groan, it means a sound of pain. In the second stanza, the poet says that the vet has to know why the cat refuses to drink milk or the dog refuses to eat his bone. He must know why the coat of the horse is not shining like a silk, or why the parrot does nothing else but making a sound of pain. Let's learn third stanza. Why the ducks and the chickens are failing to lay. Why so faint the canary bird sings. And if he is called to the zoo, he must say an incredible number of things. In the third stanza, the poet says that the vet must know why the ducks and chickens are not laying eggs and why the canary sings so softly. If he is called to the zoo, he has lot of patience and unbelievable numbers of the things to be said. Now, let's learn fourth stanza of the poem. If the lion's caught a cold, if the zebra's getting old, if the centipede has trouble with his feet, if the hippo's feeling ill, if the bison's got a chill, if the Arctic fox is suffering from heat. Centipede, it means a small, long, thin creature with many legs. Bisons, it means American buffalo. In the fourth stanza, the poet says here, if the lion's caught a cold or the zebra's has old age problem, if the centipede has trouble with his feet or the hippopotamus feeling ill, if the bison is feeling cold or the Arctic fox is suffering from the heat, at that time the vet is called. Let's learn fifth stanza of the poem. If some virulent disease has attacked the chimpanzees, if the tortoise has not starved for several years, if the bear is too full of bones, if the cobra eats her sons, if the panther has a wife who chew his ears. Virulent. It means caused by virus. Starred. It means move. Here, the poet says if some deadly disease has spread among the chimpanzees or the tortoise has not moved for several years, if the bear has eaten too many bones, or the cobra has eaten her babies, or the female panther chews the ears of her mate, the wait is called at that time. Let's learn sixth stanza. If giraffes have had a tiff and their necks are feeling stiff, if hyenas will not laugh at keeper's jokes, if the monkeys pinch his tail, if the rhino's looking pale. A tiff, it means a quarrel. Keepers, it means zookeeper. Here, the poet says that if the giraffes have had a quarrel and now have steep necks, if the hyena will not laugh when the zookeeper cracks jokes, if the monkey has pinched his tail or the rhinoceros is looking pale, at that time the weight is called. Students, let's learn the seventh stanza. If the elephant eats paper bags and chokes, if the camel hurts his hump, if the kangaroo won't jump, if the crocodile turns cannibal and bites, they run away and get that omniscient the weight and expect him to put everything to rights. Cannibal, it means one who eats human flesh. Omniscient, it means one who knows all and everything. If the elephant has eaten paper bags and chokes, if the camel has hurt its hump, the kangaroo won't jump. If the crocodile turns into a man eater and bites, the people at the zoo run off and get the vet who is expected to know everything and who is expected to cure everything. It means the vet is called at that time. Let's learn last stanza of the poem. That is, profoundly I pity the vet who must learn such a very great deal for his pay. My son, I advise you most strongly to earn your living an easier way. Don't attempt to attain the zoological crowd. A far more advisable plan is to call yourself doctor and so be allowed to treat the illness of man. Profoundly, it means greatly, deeply. In the last stanza, the poet greatly pities the wait who has to learn such a great deal for the pay he gets. The poet strongly advises the reader to earn his living in an easier way. His advice is not to attempt to attend to animals. A far better plan, says he, would be to call oneself a doctor and attend to the illness of human beings. Let's see the summary of the poem, The Vet. The central idea is the vet means a veterinary doctor. If we go to the doctor, we can talk to them. But in the case of animals, they can't. So the doctor has to study deeply. The poem, The Vet, is written by the poet Guy Bose. The poet says that there are many species of animals in the planet, and we do not know about many of them. To be a successful and competent veterinary doctor, one must have wide knowledge about the animals because each patient will suffer from different diseases. The vet must know why the cat is not drinking milk, why the dog is not eating bone, why the horse's coat is not shining like silk, Why the parrot only cries? Why the ducks and chickens are not laying eggs? Why are the canary birds faintly crying? If the vet is ever called to a zoo to examine the animals, he must say many things. He must say that the lions have caught a cold, the zebras are getting old, the centipede is having trouble in his feet, the hippopotamuses are getting ill, the bisons are getting chill, the Arctic fox is suffering from heat, the chimpanzees are suffering from some unknown disease. The tortoise have not moved in years. It is the job of the vet to make everything right. At the end of the poem, the poet strongly advises the reader to earn his living in an easier way. He advises not to attempt to attend the animals. A far better plan, says he, would be to call oneself a doctor and attend to the illness of human beings. Students, here we have completed the poem 4.1, The Wait. Hope so you have understood the poem, The Wait. Dear students, homework for you. Homework is write all the question answer from English workshop in your classwork notebook. Thank you.